everybody. Oh, and
Hey,
yes, Mary's here. Hello, and welcome
Mary.
to the 56th installment of the Hot Mess Express with the lovely Miss Mary, the fantabulous Miss Didi, and I, Roxanne from Foxy's Fishes. How are you two lovely ladies this evening?
We're
Mary,
fine.
you're muted.
Okay, I'm trying to get set up. Sorry, I'm running late. Been a
Mary, are
busy
you
day.
out of breath from running behind the train is pulling out? You're like, wait for me.
Couldn't find my glasses. I couldn't see.
I'm going to have to cut that into the intro somehow. And hello to everyone out there that is joining us this evening. We have a fantastic guest this tonight. I'm so excited. But first, I just want to let you know that both Mary and I, our areas are stormy, so we're struggling with our internet. So if we're a little bit more pixelated than
Same.
usual, for 2 pixels instead of 4, I apologize. But Mother Nature is not cooperating with us this evening. And I also want to address that we ordered the medical bed. So it'll be
Oh,
here June 9th. And I have to say, like, I am so grateful. I know I put a community post out about it, but just personally wanted to say thank you to each and every one of you who are able to donate and help make that a reality. Because I was thinking maybe a year or more of saving to afford one, and you guys made it happen in less than a week. And I'm still like shocked about it and overwhelmed and a little bit embarrassed, but super, super grateful. And just thank you, everybody that has helped. I love you guys so much. You are the most fantastic family ever. From the bottom of my heart, just thank you so much.
Don't ever be embarrassed. I had the same situation. I've got, a week or two to get moved, and you guys came through and made it happen. I got my power turned on today, got the lot secured, got the hoses. Yes, so it's going to be happening in the next couple of days. I don't know. I'm like Roxanne. That's why I am a hot, well, not hot, believe me. I look terrible.
You're hot. You're
Yes,
very hot.
I'm a mess.
And it's not
A
just
total mess.
menopause.
Key word in menopause, men. Hello, everyone.
I love you so much. But Miss Didi, would you mind popping out chat and saying hello to everyone that has joined us so far this evening?
I will do that.
Right back.
Okay, as far back as I can go, it was Erik coming in with his hello, and Christopher Medeiros.
Hello, Christopher.
Rico
Welcome.
said, good afternoon. Dennis, Bigfoot Fish Takes, Dennis. And Jimmy P's Aquariums. He was so worried that Erik was ignoring him. Called it elder abuse. I said, we were worrying Erik backstage. So he's okay now. And Bex is here, and Kelly Foreman. Hello, ladies.
Welcome, everybody.
We have Noel Brucker. That's a new name for me. She's from Colorado.
It's a new name for me as well. Hello, Noelle. Welcome. Thank you for joining us this evening. It's lovely to have you.
She has teens in the house. There's a hot mess of activities. This is the right stream for you then.
Yes.
We also have Skull Aquatics.
Hello,
Jen
Skull.
Ginger is here.
Hello, Sunny.
And Stephen P. has arrived.
Hey,
And hello,
family.
everybody, you said.
And did I say
Steve.
Skull Aquatics? I can't remember.
And there's Craig.
Snoochie Booch is here too. Richard with the beautiful beard. Oh, and
Hello,
before I forget, tell Pevlin no more acrobatics on the new bed.
Right? So what happened? I'm just kidding.
No,
What happened was
you know, I'm a very modest person, and like that, like even like just even think like that's so embarrassing. That's not what happened. That's not what happened. That's
yeah, right.
What?
It's a hospital bed. That's not the thing you want to be doing in a hospital bed.
I'm sure that's not the first hospital bed that's ever been broken.
Oh, I'm gonna be as red as a lobster.
She did turn red. Look at her.
I'm
Like,
waiting for it.
the electronic medical bed is a little over 5 years old, and they have 3 motors in it, and 2 of them are out, and the last one is just about to go. And for my various medical reasons, like I need to sleep in that bed. It's I can't sleep anywhere else, so it was very worrisome for me to like figure out how to afford a new one. But you guys made it possible. they just wear out over time, the motors. If pebbling can break steel like that, that's I think like just wow, I can't even. It's too much. It's too much. I can't handle it.
Stephen and Kelly are admitting to breaking bed, so see, it happens. Hey, Al Wet Socks.
But then I've been hearing in a lot of streams because I've been lurking. I lurk all week while I'm doing the fishy and axolotl stuff about other people that have also broken beds, but I didn't break the bed. The bed just broke.
And there have been a few that have actually admitted it.
Yeah.
They just wear out after a while. They do. They break down, and my insurance company is like, "You're entitled to one a lifetime." So,
3G says now I got
to outlive the bed.
So,
breaking steel. There's our hashtag tonight: breaking steel by 3G.
Anyways, let me catch this up real quick before we get off on another track. Richard Bennett.
Oh, goodness.
Hello, Richard. Bunny Viper. Craig Gallagher.
Hello, Bunny. Welcome.
Dance. He was getting jiggy with it. Everybody liked your song. Kenny is here. Happy belated birthday, Kenny.
Happy birthday.
Sandy Dowdy here. Stubbs Aquatics.
Welcome.
Stubbs is a good friend of yours, isn't he, Mary?
Yes, he is. And he needs to get to 1,000 subscribers. So if y'all don't know Chris Stubbs, y'all check
his awesome pond channel.
Cool. And Berkeley Bell is here. She is apparently has stopped scaping for a few minutes. She's been scaping for a week.
Oh my goodness.
Brian Ben.
It has to go just the way she wants it. She's going to redo it. And Brennan, Misfit Reptiles and Aquatics, is here.
Welcome, Brennan.
Dennis Christensen, hello. Eduardo, Master Aquatics.
Eduardo.
Al Wet Socks. Of course, I think
Al Wet Socks, Bunny Viper, Christopher Bex. Yes, welcome everybody. We missed anyone, so sorry.
Barbara Jackson, I did miss her.
So many great people joining us in chat, but I don't want to leave our guest backstage any longer because if you know Erik, you all know he can't sit still for very long. So
he's probably climbing the curtains right now.
Without further ado, because I'm so excited to have him up here. Let's get him up here. So without further ado, please give our guest Erik a warm welcome. Welcome, Erik.
Whoa!
Round of applause. Round of applause. I love your man here.
Great to see you guys.
I love those hands so much.
What was it? Used to be something. It'd say, I pinch. I can't remember what it was. Yeah.
I was with my kids. Grabby. Grabby.
Yeah.
Crab hands.
Oh my God!
She sent me a photo of those this morning, first thing this morning, and like I've been so excited all afternoon thinking what kind of shenanigans are gonna ensue. So we're excited.
We're ready. Bring on the shenanigans.
Yeah, we didn't have anything really planned. We just kind of wanted to bring you up and hang out with you because you're so awesome. You're highly energetic and super lovely, and we just wanted to just wanted to hang out with the cool kid. So thank
Well,
you for joining us this evening.
I have some things that I have been dying to say to you guys.
What?
Is that you guys, I absolutely love this show. Absolutely, from the bottom of my heart. Anytime I'm in a funk, I turn you guys on, and you guys just have me laughing in seconds. Seconds. You guys release so much serotonin. Is it dopamine or serotonin? So much serotonin in my brain. It's unbelievable. You have the ability to just flip me straight around from
All right.
frustrated, like especially at work where I'm just like, this is overwhelming, overwhelming. I mean, Foxy, you and Danny from Danikins laughed. I mean,
Oh my gosh.
just,
They are too
just
cute.
Now
shotgun
we're
the
both
blues
giggle boxes.
straight away. I just can't get enough of you guys, especially Didi. Didi, do you realize that you're like the Nate Dogg of the fish family? I don't know. I don't know if you know who Nate Dogg is, but he was a R&B, a hip hop guy,
Yeah.
and if you wanted a #1 album, you put Nate Dogg on your track. You know, he
Oh,
worked
yeah.
with Dr. Dre, Ludacris. I mean, just he worked with everybody, and just I can't get enough of all your shows. The Ladies' Night, you know, on the morning show with Jess, it's just, oh, you are
Well,
like,
your aspirations have really dropped to nothing, is what I can say.
well, you are my fish fam crush, and I know you have you said you have a 20-year itch. So in those 20 years, don't get me around. But Mary Paige, I didn't get to talk to you because you.
Well, crab hands are going. Look at him.
Yeah, it helps me
You're so excited.
reel him in.
I'm gonna keep
But
this.
yeah, Mary Paige, you inspire me so much. Absolutely, to the 10th degree of my heart. I mean, I'm going to try to not say this. I'm practicing all week and trying not to cry. But I have crime claws, so this
Make things a little better.
But every single day we get a choice when we open our eyes. And I can't thank you enough for choosing the fish fam. Because
Oh.
you choose us. You choose me, you know. I don't want to sound selfish, but every single time I turn on Father Fish or here on the Hot Mess Express, I mean, you lift me up 10,000 degrees. And this was before you had your focus on with Rico. And I knew more about you and everything like that. And that just takes it to the 10th. Like, you guys, I just have so much utter love and respect for you guys. And the fact that you wanted me to hang out, like,
Heck yeah.
Of course,
It
we
blows my
love
mind.
you. You're part of the show, and you are
There
so
you
awesome.
Erik, that's my heart.
A soft crab.
He said,
I don't mean to get crabby. But
Well, if anyone ever wondered if a lobster ever cries, if they
Yeah.
feel pain,
I don't want to
now
feel
you know.
shellfish and make this all about me, but you guys you make my life so much better, and I cannot thank you enough. Every single one of you brings just something unique, and I just love it. I love it.
Well, Erik, I have one
Said it.
request.
Yeah.
If that 20-year itch needs a scratching, don't lose those claws.
Oh yeah, they just get the right spot. You know what I mean?
Oh, Didi.
I'm gonna have to make this not child friendly.
Definitely not.
No worse than a
Sorry.
joke. I'm not concerned.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I love
Erik,
you.
you said that's the way I feel. Erik just said exactly, the way I feel too. Thank you guys for accepting me. So, see that kindness. Kindness is magic.
Yes, it is.
And my
Mary,
you
we are
guys.
here for you being here with us. It's not that we accept you. We are so honored to have you here. Each and every
Yes,
one of
ma'am.
you, every one of you in the show is a very important person. You all fill a certain little piece that no one else can. And that
Right.
just makes us all the much stronger.
That's
And
what it is right there. It's everybody has their spot in here, and we all make a family.
that's right.
It's just beautiful.
You're happy to see every last one of them. Every
Yeah.
Yeah.
one of them.
Right.
Yeah,
Even if
every
it's just
time.
recap.
Truly. When I say I love you all, I really mean it. I really like
I
it.
do
Might be a
too.
crazy
I
thing,
do
but I
too.
truly love each and every one of you. You are all very important to me. Even you, Eric, even though you have a horrible case of crabs.
Snippage.
You might have to see a doctor about that. Where's Dr.
Yeah, we're
Anthony
taking
when
you
you
to
need him?
urgent care after this.
Yeah,
Yes.
Dr. Austin wants to take
Please
me to the
take some
back room.
legs, Stephen.
But Mystery Snail Guardians asked Foxy, can anyone guess what everyone on panel's YouTube channels have in common?
I am a snail. Yeah. Sorry, I got excited.
I'm
It's
a
like
snail.
I just
Yeah.
blurted
I'm a
out.
snail. I'm a snail today. Actually.
Look, what was that? Snailed it.
Oh, yeah. Grabbed it.
Gotta be careful. You want to give anyone a crab attack here.
It's
I don't
great
wanna be
when we have
selfish,
crabs
get all up.
together.
Steven said, I want Eric to model in all aquatic merch from now on. I need to make some leggings.
That would be amazing.
Anybody
Eric, can
ever
you
get
adjust your light? It seems to be a
leggings?
little off.
Yeah, hold on. Let me adjust my light real quick.
Mary, what was
Sorry,
that?
guys.
I'll get it. Hold on
What was that you just showed us, Mary?
Oh, what was that?
Let me just.
He's got the Rico leggings.
Let me just. I think I got it. Is that better?
Oh, yes. That
better?
was it. Or is that the first time? Is that the
Better?
first time y'all saw
I think
it
it's better.
on this show? The Rico leggings are real.
I think it's better.
Oh, I see it now.
Nailed it.
My eyes are in tears now.
You saw it.
That
You
was
can't
great.
unsee it.
My life is complete now. My life is complete.
Oh, people are loving it, Eric. You're such a joy.
Oh,
Put a
Lord.
body on the butt of the leggings
I
because
think
they
it's
look
That's
fatty
right in the
glasses.
stream.
Terry said after the stream, I'm going to kill a couple hundred ram's horns just for spite.
No,
Oh,
Terry.
no.
No,
Oh.
Terry. I haven't even got to say hi to Terry in forever. Hey, Terry, how are you?
Hi, Terry.
You know them snails will get even. They're liable to put him in that eel tank.
All right, chat just jumped on me.
And he's not very big, so that eel might get him. Well, those pants, they just keep getting better and better.
Yes,
They
Bex.
do.
Let's get a few more likes for those pants, please.
Golly day.
Now, are they a very breathable
Yes.
fabric, or are they kind of clingy?
They're very clingy. I'm a boxer man, so yeah, I am being accosted right now. So in my business.
I can't even put on this.
I
can't
hope
look at
Rico
my
would
phone.
get to
Rico
see that.
doesn't have his taste buds down there. Like I said, if he starts
Right,
spitting,
Jerry.
run.
I must say, Rico has some very full lips on that.
Yes. Yeah, and it is a little stretched out. A little stretched out.
Oh,
I mean, you know, it should be
He's
like
been
this. It's
doing a lot of light adjustments with them, you know.
yeah, if you guys say anything in the chat about the light being wrong, I can totally adjust it again.
Yeah,
In the good way. They're burning in the good way.
Enrico says, I would say I'm very clingy.
It's funny because it's true.
You know, they have that advertisement for Rico. So if you would like Rico's face on your chest, buy this shirt. The shirt is nothing now. If you want Rico's
Oh, yeah.
face in other places, there's
It's
other
all
stuff you
leggings,
buy.
baby.
And Kelly asks, Eric, do the pants inspire you to do yoga? I know a teacher.
No, not really. They kind of. It's like I need a belt on them. They if I walk around, they slide down. So I have to get suspenders or something for them.
I don't know. I think they get you up and get you trying new positions.
Just
There you
get you
go.
a
You get a
piece of
very bad.
elastic and hook 2 safety pins to it in the back and hook it in the back like they did his little kitty pants that are too big.
There you go.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
Well, yeah, I was walking around by my wife has her friend over.
Oh my
Um,
gosh.
So I walked out of the back room. I was like, "Oh, hey, Lauren, how do you like my pants?" She's like, "Okay." That's
What are those?
it.
Oh, Rico said, "Put my chin on your junk. That'll be my logo."
I don't know if I can get that low. I tried in high school, but it never worked.
A little cut
Wow.
time.
Wait,
I
what?
will do
Oh
those.
my God, Stephen.
You know, we just let up and Rico's
Or a big
Steven,
old zip
be
that needs
kind
to
to
be popped.
yourself too.
Does that,
Oh,
does
Lord.
that mean because he's got big lumps?
Yeah, probably.
Maybe he's got a badonk he's been hiding. We don't know.
There you go. If he's got the badonk, I got the donkadonk because he's gonna
Oh,
be sliding out.
Oh,
But yeah,
Lord.
they are pretty comfy. I will say that. It's not like it's itching or anything like that. And yeah, you know,
It's not
it's
itchy.
not like I shave my legs or anything like that. So it like traps the leg hair up against your leg. A lot of times you get itchy. I wonder if it's not breathable. So yeah, I guess these are pretty breathable. Highly
Well,
recommend.
now,
8
if
out of
it
10.
itches, can you scratch it with those claws?
Oh yeah, I can.
He can cut everybody if you need him to.
What do you think I've been doing down here? Hands up.
it's called the
Heads up.
crab joke.
Yeah, we're
Oh,
going to have
check.
to see your hands the whole time.
Please tell me you're going to start doing landscaping from now on one side with those.
Now everybody
They
knows
were-
my joke about crabs, right? I think everybody does. My joke about crabs. How to get rid of crabs?
Yeah.
You back your butt up to a mirror, they jump off on the other butt. So
Look, you know how it is when you don't shave your legs and you think you can pass it off, and then you get
Oh,
to
yeah.
work, you know, you're in your little dress, you do it down and your leg hairs are sticking outside your pantyhose.
right.
If I had a nickel.
Oh, and so yeah, and if you have dark leg hair with those being white pants, you're just gonna have furry pants. That lint roller is not gonna take it away.
It's going to look like some hair, if you know what I mean. It's
My
gonna be
hair
messed up.
I'm dying.
I'm going to have
But
to break down
I-
and buy a pair of those. That would be a hoot.
Yeah, Eric, I did
Says
have a
it after me all
question.
the time.
I wanted to know, like, do you have anything reading so far this season? I know we're having a ton of things pop off. I want to know if you had anything going on.
My dwarf pike cichlids here in my 75 gallon, they it was super cool because they were going around and like curtsying like with their fins, like they
Yeah.
would like and then they would
Oh.
turn around and be like and I'm like, that's amazing, except I have like 2 angels and like 18 diamond tetra and then like auto cichlids and 5 like checkerboard cichlids, so and a bunch of cory cats, so a bunch of things that would eat the eggs in the caves. But I put them out in a pisto cave. I put a coconut hut in there. I put a big seed pod because I know they're cave breeders.
Mhm.
They decided to dig under my aquascaping. There. And the female, she was for like about 48 hours. She was on like blocking the nest with her body and everything like that. Every time I showed flashlight through. So she was protecting it, and the male was outside. He never had a name, but his name now is Brutus, because he is just the enforcer, just enforcing everybody off to the other side of the tank. So the next day, I come and look, and the female's not in the nest. Nothing's in the nest. So I'm like, that's weird. And so Brutus is still roaming around, and I see the female. She's on the other side in the coconut nest, and I'm like, oh, cool. Like, what happened? Did the corridors get them at night, or snails, or the checkerboard cichlids, because they're little sneaks?
Yeah.
And so I see the female, and so does the male. The male goes crazy on the female, chasing her around until she ends up back in the original nest. So obviously the nest failed, but nobody told the male. So the male's like, get back. I do not condone this behavior of whatnot, but get back in the kitchen. Like, what are you doing now? You get back in.
Where's my sandwich?
Yeah. So he's just chasing her around, beating her up until she goes back into the nest. And so I'm like, well, that sucks for her. So I try to feed just a little bit more. And when they're feeding, he lets her out and like totally doesn't mind when there's food in the tank. So I was kind of up to feeding a little bit. And now it's gotten to the point to where they're back to, this was like a week ago. And so now they're kind of back to normal, not breeding, just kind of like looking at each other like, hey, you, what's up? But I have two red koi angels, and they are, I see them right now. They're picking at the side of the silicone in the edge of the tank. So I think they're gonna breed here.
They're
So that's
cleaning a
gonna
spot.
Yep.
yeah. So I think they're going crazy, and they're forcing all the diamond tetra off to the other side of the tank. And just the other night, I had my diamond tetra actually breeding themselves, and it was super, super cool. I wanted to get a video, but my wife had some friends over, and it was super loud, and I didn't want to.
Can you mimic their dance for us? How does their mating dance go?
Okay, so the male, like it's like literally like a samba. Like so, the male has these like.
I can't visualize that. I need more.
Like you. Let me get out my samba cape.
Can you paint that picture a little more?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what is it? The little clackers.
Yeah. The little plans that they use, yeah.
Literally, like he's like floating around, and he's kind of got fins like a Congo tetra, but not as flowy or showy as a Congo tetra. But he would literally like fling out his fins like a cape and just be like, let me get you into the corner, let me get you into the corner, let me get you into the corner. And like, I have 11 males and 7 females. So I have way more males than females. And a female would fly by a male and he'd try to like capture her with her fins and like bring her down to the bait to breed and everything like that. And I was like, it's amazing.
Kind of sounds like the caveman days when they just drag the women back by their hair.
Yeah. Ooh, you come with me. I'll get you.
It sounds like it's so true right now.
Breeding time.
Right. And so another thing that I learned with my Adolfo Icories, breeding them. So I thought I had the temperature down around 75, 76 on my inkbird. I calibrated my inkbird. Darn tootin', Gina. It's literally my name. I have to be a rock lobster. But, so I thought my Corridoria tank was 75, 76, and they were breeding crazy. They wouldn't stop breeding. And I had calibrated the inkbird and everything like that. So somehow, some way, it became uncalibrated. And so the tank was actually 78, 79 when they were breeding crazily. So I'm like, whoa, okay, let me turn this back down to 75, 76. And they stopped breeding. I thought that was really weird. So I waited 2 or 3 weeks. I increased food. I tried different foods. They stopped breeding. And I'm like, that's actually a good thing because they've been breeding like nonstop for like 3 or 4 months. So I gave them a break, had them stop breeding. And I'm like, I wonder if it was the temperature because usually like they say they want it, the temperature to be around 75, 76 for them to breed. And so I put it back up to 78, 79, started breeding again. And just normal food schedule, normal Rapashi, and freeze-dried 2FX worms. Dean from Aquarium Co-op. He has these worm cups that you like glue a washer inside, and you can still put the worm cubes in, and it like stays on the bottom, and Corey's can come out.
Oh yeah.
So I do that all the time. And exactly. No.
I wonder if it's Corey specific, the breeding temperature wise. Because I know for all the types of Corys that we have here, if we do a cold water change, guaranteed, even if there's not a storm, there's going to be eggs. Boom, eggs everywhere. Even the pygmies. So, I wonder which Corys are those?
Adolfoi.
Adolfoi.
Yeah.
I know they're pretty, but I don't know much about them because I don't have them. Where do they hail from?
I do not know. I don't know the exact specification.
Because maybe that'll give you answers. Like I have to say, I love learning about fish this way. To learn about the fish, you must become the fish,
Right.
and you must learn its needs and how to like. If I am this fish, what do I want? So you learn about its environment, like the habitat, like what it likes to do, what it likes to eat, what it normally does, its water parameters, and then you do your best to try to replicate it in your own aquarium without like chasing pH. But like that's part of the fun is because I have such an overactive imagination. I've always wanted to be a mermaid, and I don't mind pretending to be like a fish in my imagination to figure things out, and it works. That way works for me. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm very nice. It works.
Yeah, getting into the fish's skin and being, living their lives and trying to see like what works and everything like that. I absolutely love that. I never thought that lowering the water temperature would stop them from breeding. I thought that would actually increase them because they're kind of a lower water. They're like a between the 72 and 76 kind of fish. But like you said, where they come from, it could be they breed in the warm season or when.
And Steven says that they're from the Rio Negro. Rio Negro. So I believe that the Rio Negro is rather warm.
He's telling me to shush up. Don't tell me how to live my life, Steven. I'm going to put my claw at you. I'm going to point it at you. But actually, I am talking about this because Steven is trying to breed a Dolphi. So turn up the temp, Steven. See what happens. See if that gets them going. Because I know they haven't started for you. So that's just, what works for me. Obviously, it's not all around. I'm not the guru or anything like that, but oh my gosh, and so many plants. Stephen P. He sent me Rotala and like this really cool like feathery. It's like
Limnophilia sessiflora.
I have no idea, but probably like me. I totally forgot. But yeah, it's like the little. It's like foxtail, but not like foxtail. Like
no, not Bomba.
Well, Steven's in chat. He can say which one.
But it's like fuzzy looking. It's like
I want to say.
And this stuff.
I'm having a blank moment. Steven. Oh, I'm right. He said I'm right.
There you go.
Yay! I was right, and I was still second guessing myself.
Yay! And then, my 75, I had a little bit of octopus, and I'm like, I didn't really like my scape at all. And I'm like, let me see if I let this explode. Let me see if I like my scape. I love it. I'm going to be doing a fish tank video or fish tank room tour here tonight. I'm going to put out a video for all my new subscribers who came in today and subscribed because I see Beck has been dropping my link and everything like that. So I want to give them a reason to stick around. So I thought I haven't done a whole fish room tour. I'm like, I'm going to do a fish room tour. My wife is going. She actually does have softball tonight, so it's a late game. So she's going there. So I'll have the house to myself and not be all loud. My babes go to bed at like 8:30, so.
Magic time when you're all alone.
Yeah, exactly. But then it's
like I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and I'm like, it's my time to shine.
But when I'm alone, I have nobody to keep me in check. So I'll be like, oh, what's this on my phone? 3 hours later, you're home. Yep. Wait, what? No, I had all these things. No.
Oh, Eric, you're such my spirit animal.
And don't get me wrong, my wife, she likes the fish. She just is not in love with the fish like we are. And everything like that. And if it wasn't for her, I would probably be swimming in a fish tank right now, like streaming from inside of it. Because I throw myself at hobbies and everything like that. And
we go all in.
So full because I have all these breeding fish. I'd be like, well, I need a 40 breeder for the angel. I need 40 breeder for the cichlids. I need 40 breeder for the tetra. I need
and then you start saying, things like, I don't need that couch anymore. I don't need that whatever anymore. I don't need that table.
Perfect room for a rack. Get that out of here.
That's like you're in the camper all week. Stay back there in the bedroom. That's like our little TV room. So I don't see why I can't, when we get it moved, why I just can't cover the whole living room area And like Roxanne and Brian, they built like little shelves over windows and different things. Why can't I just
I mean, yeah.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
Bex is asking, which fish events will Erik be attending this year? So where will you be taking your crazy shenanigans on the road?
100,000% at the Clash. Going to the Clash,
Ooh.
guaranteed. I don't know if you guys
Awesome.
ever followed the 2003-2004 Detroit Pistons, but Rasheed Wallace was on that team. They were in the finals. They asked him if they were going to win the next game. He said it's guaranteed, and they did win. So it's a guaranteed that I will be there at the Clash. I am going to try for the Triple Crown. That is a lot more up in the air. I think my wife may be going to Nashville for a girls' weekend that same weekend, but I joked with her. I'm like, well, maybe we can get my parents to watch the kids, and we can carpool. You can drop me off in Kentucky. You keep going, and then pick me up on the way home. Because we live in Michigan, so it'd just be a straight, down 75.
What's in everything?
Any Aquashella Chicago is the October one, I believe, is the later. Because last year I think Dallas was the October and Chicago was summer, but now Chicago is October and Dallas is the summer. So I may do Aquashella Chicago. There's so many people I want to just hug.
I know.
You
just the pitch.
You're real.
I am trying.
Real boy.
I'm trying so hard this year to go to Aquashella Chicago. It'll be my first fishy event that I've ever gone to. It's just physical limitations. So I have my good days and my bad days, and it's not even day to day. It's literally every time I sit down, stand up, it's a different experience. So it's hard to wrangle that in and attend something like that, but I really am working hard on just trying to get to a cane, which will further my core strength, and I could use the rollator longer to be able to go. So I'm trying so hard to go for Aquashella Chicago. So
it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
I was thinking about this the other day, and you are the living embodiment of the Chumbawamba song. I get knocked down, but I get up again. Ain't never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. Ain't never gonna keep me down. I was thinking that, life, craps on you, and you wipe it off, and you start running again, and it craps on you again. You wipe it off. I mean, I just can't. You are such an inspiration, and you were saying earlier you were a little bit embarrassed about the bet, and you should not be at all. You are an amazing human being who is the best person ever, and you deserve 3 bets, damn it, because Lord knows Brian's gonna break them.
And I mean, it was only shared in confidence, with someone, and
and Mary did what moms do, and she told some people.
Who told some people? Who told? I know a guy that knows a guy that knows a guy. You know what I'm saying?
Gina, no, please, nobody do that. I will never go back to a wheelchair. That's a personal choice. I appreciate it. Please don't do that, please.
That's part of the song. You got to get back up.
Exactly. You can't sit down all the time. You gotta push through that pain. But you also got to know your limits, because it's so easy to reset yourself, to regress, because spinal injuries are no joke. And it's so hard to
you're okay, Gina.
from a spinal injury. I'm already over 5 years on it, and it takes forever for it to come back. But it's so quick to lose it again. So that's why I'm so cautious. And that's why it's taking so long, because I don't want to overdo it ever once and reset myself a year, because I could do that. I don't want to. So it's a little bit of time, as much as I can take, and then it's knowing your limits and just not pushing yourself way past it.
Exactly.
Right.
If you go to Aquashella and you're there for 2 hours and then you got to go. I mean, I would relish relish that 2 hours.
1 second with y'all. Just 1 second.
But I
You
know
guys.
a lot of times it doesn't make financial decisions or financial sense to spend all that money. You
Right.
get down there, spend all that money on the ticket, and then 5 minutes, I gotta go.
No, it would be. It would be worth it. But like I've been trying to build my strength by, like we've actually been going out to stores more, and I've been trying to stand in them longer without ever sitting on that little seat that's on my walker thingy. And I've gotten to 45 minutes so far without needing to sit down. So I'm slowly increasing it, but it hurts. I'm not gonna. It hurts. You just gotta
But
push
each
on
time
through.
just a little bit better.
Exactly. It hurts today, but tomorrow you'll get 2 more minutes. That's how I look at it.
That's right.
One of my mentors at my job he's like, you don't have to be the best. Every single day, you just have to do one thing a little bit better than the last.
Right on.
That's it.
That's
You don't have to do every single thing better than the last thing. Pick one thing and do it a little bit better. Focus on that. Everybody screws up. Nobody's perfect. Where just like Alexander Engelhart doesn't like sandwiches. My God, man!
I know.
So funny when he said
That's unique. That's unique. But does he consider a hamburger a sandwich?
Like sandwiches? My God, no. But yeah, it's
that was a good interview.
My dad would say Vince Lombardi's quotes at me all the frickin' time, and I hated it. But he would say, always strive for perfection, knowing you're never going to make it.
True.
Because
right.
In the meanwhile, you will achieve greatness.
Right on.
There's no one's perfect. There's literally no one on this earth can be perfect. And somebody says I'm perfect, I'll show you a liar. So you just strive for perfection and achieve greatness. You're never going to achieve perfection.
My little saying for that is shoot for the moon, and even if you miss it, you still land amongst the stars.
Right on.
It's more entertaining that way for me.
Well, you guys are already stars in my book. So.
I love what you've been prescribed, sir.
This deep loving conversation with the crab hands. I'm just loving it. That's why I'm like,
I love it.
It's like
I'm just trying to pull on your heartstrings.
And then cut it.
But before I have this fleeting thought leaves me again, back on breeding, we found some long-fin albino bristlenose babies this morning in the discus tank. And as soon as Brian pulled them, they went back in and laid more eggs.
Oh, right.
What's the temperature on the tank?
Incredible.
What's the temperature on the tank?
That's a warm tank, and they're breeding really well in here.
I have bristlenose in my discus tank at 82, and they refuse to breed.
But these guys have been in here for a while, but they finally just decided they finally picked a partner, do-si-doed, and did the deed, and it was a surprise because those babies were already about half an inch, so they hid them well for a while and protected them from the discus. So they're very good parents, very good dad, I should say.
I did not realize you had discus.
Yeah.
Yeah, what kind of discus do you have, Foxy?
It's a pretty one.
I was going to say the round. They're flat.
I was about to say orange or red or black.
Blue.
You know that? Okay, the discus from Green Flecko, the one that's blue with the red squigglies on it.
Yeah.
A turquoise.
That's our discus. That's the discus we have. I don't know what it is. It's Brian's discus. He bought it at Ace Hardware, brought it home with 7 of its friends, and it decided that it only wanted to be the only discus. So it was literally a knife fight all the time in there until there was only one.
That is so cool, though. Like every time she talks about Ace Hardware having fish, I'm like, dang, I want that. I want that in my life.
Where we get the best fish around here.
That is so cool.
Hardware.
Ace Hardware.
Pet store for Marshfield is very cute too.
Have a pet section. Or no, they do have a pet section.
Ace Hardware.
But it's like a bag of dog food, a bag of cat food, a bag of kitty litter, and like a fish net.
No, you can go to RA's and you can buy salt water, fresh water. You need a gerbil. You need a cat. You need like a turtle. And there's a
I need
little cute little fish
Yeah.
store like about 45 minutes away that has a security sulcata. He greets you at the door, makes sure you're not anything suspicious, and then he goes right back to his little office. It's so cute. There's such little fun stores around here.
That
Yeah,
is so. I mean, that's so cool. Thank you,
There's-
Stephen. Stephen says he has to lurk. Love you.
Oh, thank you for coming and joining us, Stephen, and thank you for lurking, giving us that little
I
extra
have to
time.
go to
Appreciate
Ace
you.
Hardware just to see if the ones around here have
Ace
this.
is the place where Foxy finds her fish.
I've never heard of it, and I looked at Brian like with side eye for a long time until I moved out here and went to Ace with him, and we bought fish together.
yeah, and it's
They
I
had
remember the first time she told me, I was like, what?
Reservoirs.
right back.
And what's awesome is that they're mostly local hobbyist fish that they sell there. I mean, they do bring in from some places, but they mostly do hobbyist bred local fish, and that just is so much more awesome. Like, so much cooler. And recently they just had like a huge tank of albino axolotls. So someone else is breeding axolotls around here. So that's
really?
exciting. I need to track them down and make a friend.
Yes, you do.
And Panama, yeah. How many axolotls do you have? Currently?
Babies or adults?
Yeah, babies.
10 left.
10. Okay,
We're down to 10.
that's nice. I've
Yes,
always wanted one, but my little room back here, it gets probably around 74, 78 degrees in the summertime, so it's perfect for tropical fish and keeping my tanks normal. But I'd have to get a chiller or something like that because I know. Well, who's keeping axolotls that are like 70 something? I think it was you. Yeah, I was about to say, man crap. But you were keeping them at higher temperatures, right?
Yeah, they're a little warm at the moment, but I typically Richard Reynolds. I live in Wisconsin, north central Wisconsin. Normally we like to keep them around 71, but it's been like 95 here, so they're sitting at like 74. We keep their water very clean. It's always flowing. They're in their own little containers, and it's constantly passed through in their little breeder containers. So it's nice water, clean water, and they're eating. They're healthy. I know it's not the ideal temperature, but we're hoping to have a little bit of a cool down. It's been raining here today, and that's what I was actually looking at was the little temp breeder, because I have the breeder boxes right here. My babies are never far away. Just so I can keep an eye on them at all times because they are so sensitive. But you don't really want to go over 72 degrees with axolotls because that's when sickness can start to set in. So if you do happen to get over that temperature, you want to try to cool them down, keep them under 72 as best as possible. And frozen water bottles work. Just having a fan blow over the top of the tank works too.
Yep.
So does having good aeration just for agitation at the water surface. But in the last summer, it was on average 90 every day. And our axolotls in the living room were sitting at 71, like consistently throughout the summer. It's just these guys in here are next to the computer and the router. So I actually want to move them after the stream because I'm not liking how the temperature is going there.
Yeah,
but they're doing good.
When I want to drop it for the Corys to want to breed, I just bring this out the freezer frozen, drop it in the tank, and they do it every time.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
that's a good idea.
Okay. My light is a little off. I got to adjust my light real quick. Hold on a second.
Get that light fixed. Yeah, you are mighty bright.
Someone's gonna leave the street pregnant tonight if he keeps that up.
Look at my face just red.
These have paid for themselves 10,000 times over.
You should have more. That should get you more subscribers, I think.
Yeah, it is, isn't it, Rico?
Look at it. a fun house mirror, because it's you're a little stretched out,
Oh.
and your nose is way bigger. But
But yes, I wanted to just say, generally, we hatched the axolotls in 71-degree water. We've raised them in 71-degree water. This past week, they've just been a little warm for a few days. We're watching them. They're safe.
yeah,
But
and like you said, like
some
you're
of
the
them are
faithful
going on to their new homes this week, actually. I don't want to post them on Get Gills.
I'm terrified.
I'm super freaking attached. I'm super freaking attached. And you can't just buy an axolotl from me. I'm gonna interview you and see if you know how to care.
You're not
If you
selling
know
them.
how
You're
to care.
rehoming them. Yeah, you're not
I am.
selling them. you're
Approval.
rehoming them.
You have to get approval.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm rehoming them at a very good price because I don't want someone to pay an exorbitant amount, because that's it's not the money that matters, it's how they're cared for the rest of their life that's important to me. So I wanted to list them on Get Gills. I'm not going to, because I can't screen people that way. So if anyone is interested in having an axolotl from us, feel free to message us, and be prepared for some questions. I'm so fond of these guys. I hand feed them every single one, every single day, twice a day. I talk to every one of them every day. They each have their own little trick they do with me. There's 2 of them that like to play alligator, and I've taught them. I put a carnivore, because they'll float on the surface. I'll put a carnivore pellet on their nose, and then they'll flip up and eat it real fast. So I've taught 2 of them that. So like they're special. They're special. Like they're like when I want them, I want to make sure that they're well taken care of to where they're going. So I want to do some screening before I agree to let them come home with you.
Right.
I'm surprised there isn't a home inspection involved.
Terry said, "Screen me for ram's horn snail ownership."
Well, my brother, unfortunately, he's a naturalist. He should know this, but his daughter wanted an axolotl. He got an axolotl. He thought it was like a tropical fish, and because growing up we had tropical fish. He had more of the killer cichlids and everything like that. I had the more community tank, but he knew about heaters and everything like that. So he heated it to 78 degrees, the tank to 78, and it didn't last very long. And I came over and pointed that out to him, and he said, "I'm a naturalist. I think I know what's going on." My brother's kind of a little bit full of himself. I love him to death, but he's kind of I know what's right, and then something will go wrong. And, how did this go wrong?
I mean, temperature fluctuations naturally occur, like they occur in nature. So it's okay if a minute occurrence is in your aquarium, but you don't want to over temperature way too long, because then it compromises their system and they can't recover from it.
Right.
So
it just stresses them out and messes with their systems, and it just fries them.
And I'm still waiting, because my axolotl babies get the zoomies all the time. They're always like to the point where sometimes they actually fly out of the tank. And I've had one fly out and land on the table and squirm over to me.
She texted me that morning and was like,
"Oh my goodness!" I leave the lids on the breeder boxes. I'm gonna take it off just for a second so I could show you these lids. I secure them on there very well. He's a tank at this point, so when he hits that lid, it flies off and he comes out with it. So he's gonna be going into the 10-gallon in the living room too. I have 5 still in breeder boxes, and I have 5 in their own 10-gallon tanks out in the other room. So they're living life, and he's going to be going the same way, because he I think he's attached to me. I've never he for no reason he'll just jump out, and he won't just stay where he lands on the table. He'll squirm a little closer to me. He's always moving closer to me. And I don't want him to hurt himself, so I need to put him where he can be safer, because that's a thing.
Alex is cruising for a bruising.
Yeah, take them down. There can only be one. No, nope. There needs to be all of them. And I honestly think I am so grateful to Susie Q for sending us these axolotl eggs to raise. It has been an amazing, amazing experience, and they're just so cute, and they're funny, and they're silly, and they're aggressive eaters, and they're just
So they're just like
adorable.
me.
They're cuddly. They're just awesome. They're awesome, and I really think going forward, I'm really gonna start like trying to raise more axolotls because it's my thing. Like I can't not do it. That's all I think about all day long, and that's all I do is axolotls anymore. So
A lot of axolotls.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
I was so excited to find that little gift with the axolotl playing the piano.
Oh, I love that. That was so cute.
I was like, oh, she's gonna like this one.
But we are
Axolotl
actually
lady.
down to just 2 minutes left. Is Paige going tonight? Do we know?
2.
2?
Is Paige going tonight?
I don't know. I haven't seen
I
the thing
haven't
yet.
heard that they weren't.
See.
Yeah, I haven't seen any postings for their link in chat yet. Oh, no KG stream. Oh, look at that.
I know Father Fish is doing the Venice Aquarium Society right now, and
Oh, so the auction?
Yeah, maybe an auction. I don't know. I guess I need to head over there and see if I can help him. I get confused with so much going on, but it's neat to join their fish club. Really cool.
Well, shoot. Now I don't know who to throw to for the evening. Who are we going to throw to with the hashtag Busted Steel now?
Busted Steel. That's like so hard. Her name is Cold Steel.
Guess we'll
I
have
guess
to
we'll
save
just
it
have
for
to leave
Fisher
it
and
be.
Fever.
But Eric, is there anything you'd like to say before we head out for this evening?
Thank you from the bottom of my heart, of my crabby heart, that you had me on here, and I absolutely treasure you guys. You guys are the best.
Love you.
I cannot wait until the next episode, and I will gotta go. I hate watching myself and hearing myself, but I gotta go back, and I'm just gonna giggle listening to you.
Yeah.
guys. So.
You did great.
Well, I don't like hearing the sound of my own voice either, but you got to watch it back. Yeah.
Yeah, and also please, it's been scrolling down here all night.
Yeah.
If you have the ability, please go to that link, donate anything you can. Every single cent helps, and we love you guys so much.
We love you too.
Absolutely.
Ladies, I will start with Didi first. Is there anything you'd like to say before we head out?
Well, I would like to say peace to everybody. I have more than 2 digits. But love each and every one of you, and thank you for everything you have done for the members of the Fish Fam that have needed your help. That's why I love them so much.
I love you too. Mary, would you like to say anything before we head out this evening?
Thank you for being here, Eric. You are just a complete joy. I mean, we had so much fun with you. I'm gonna rewatch it and like cry because you're just. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being crabby and awesome.
I hope I wasn't shellfish.
Awesome.
Yeah, I hope
You
I
are
wasn't.
your animal.
I hope I wasn't shellfish. But I love you guys so much. You're the best.
And you are welcome back anytime.
I want to thank the Fish Fam for all they've done, with everybody in the community. And I'm trying to say this fast, but I want to give a special shout out and a little thanks to Al Wet Socks. And you know what you did, so that's all that counts.
Yeah, Al, you know what you did. And I'm pointing my finger
Al.
because you know.
Yeah, don't make their point at you.
Don't make me put my claw in.
Eric, before we go, you show us Rico again.
Oh yeah. Let me give you the full. Da-da, 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 da-da. He was looking right at you. I don't know if you can tell.
Y'all please make
Put his
sure you
eye out there.
talk to Eric. Y'all make sure to check him out.
And Roxanne, we're going on this. Roxanne grills people, ties them to the pipes in the basement, hits them with a bucket of cold water, then the spotlight. Tell me why you want an axolotl. She's not wrong. So if you're interested, email us. And
That's right.
I want to say, Erik, it has been so much fun having you up here. And it's so full of joy. And you're just awesome. You're just a lovely person to be around. And you know what? You keep being you, sir. Don't ever let anyone try to change you for who they want you to be. You always continue to be and always let that energy out. Don't hold it in.
You
So
gotta
proud of you for coming far on your own and coming over the things you have overcome. And you found your coping mechanisms to find your way to make things easier. And I'm just as proud of you as I am of Mary. So don't you ever, ever forget that. You are loved.
You got to let your weird light shine bright, because how else are the other weirdos going to find you?
Exactly.
Shine bright. That's why I'm so glad I found you guys. You guys,
We
your
can be
weird light found me. Your weird light found me.
And Mary and Didi, thank you so much for being my fantabulous co-host, the co-host trifecta. You guys
You're
are
welcome.
just phenomenal. I couldn't think of two better co-hosts to have up here with me. Thank you so much for sharing your light and your Thursday evenings with me. I greatly appreciate you guys. Thank you so much to chat and to Mod that you do in chat for hanging out with us this evening. Greatly appreciate you. And just thank you to everyone who has helped me get a new bed. It really is going to be, it's only going to help me get better. And that's all you guys do is help me get better. And I can never, ever say thank you enough. But
you say thank you by
always thank you. I love you all. And like I say at the end of every live stream, make it a great day. Call the ones you love today. Tell them you love them. Give the ones you love a hug, a kiss, a light adjustment if you need to. And just remember, always, guys, always, it's very important. Be kind. I love you all. See you next Thursday in the Hot Mess Express. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye.
My face hurts.
Here is a mom. Here is a baby.
What's that? Is that a snail? Snail. What about that? Is that the cats? Bailey calls them the cats. You gonna give them kisses?
Did you just give the fishy a kiss?